Yes, well, hey, this is the second day of the International Radio Festival, and it feels like the second week already. So much has happened, you wouldn't believe it. We closed off last night with U-Dance from Shanghai. We're going to talk to these dudes later on, but we're going to go straight over to one of our star guests during the festival, and that is Prifty from Radio 1 India. Radio 1 India's got how many listeners, Prifty?
It's definitely more than the population here in Zurich. At least twice the population.
A lot of million. I'm going to intervene, but at least 50 million are listening to Radio 1 and only listening to Prifty. And Prifty brought us a Bollywood show. Bollywood is the hottest thing at the moment, isn't it?
That's right. A lot of Bollywood bites. Yeah, the stars. It's all about Bollywood, but we're the only station besides Bollywood. We also play other genres of music too.
So we're not just doing the Bollywood stuff down there then?
Not totally, but a lot of Bollywood. But besides Bollywood, we're the only station playing many genres of music too. We also encourage indie pop, ghazals.
Indie pop has something to do with India? Indian indie pop?
Right, that's right. Indie pop. Yeah, yes, indie pop is Indian pop.
Well, what I have to say about Prifty is he's one of the highlights of the station down in India, and he phoned me up last week and said he was from Radio Antarctica, and I fell for it.
Hello.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Hamid.
Yes, hello.
Votre nom Daryl?
The joke's on me, but he's going to have to watch over your shoulder for the rest of your life until I do that. No, it's okay. I want to get back to the festival and just ask you quickly, when you heard about the invitation, what made you say yes straight away?
For the very fact that it's such a fantastic platform. It's world. The world is listening to you, and outrightly, I didn't say yes. I just said yes instantly. It's a fantastic.
You see, that's what this festival's created. It's incredible. I mean, we're amazed. We're amazed and we're honored and thankful that you came, and we expect to see you next June when we do it again. So listen, that's all I can say at the moment, unless you want to say, how about just a sign-off? A sign-off in your local language. When you close the program, what do you say? Say it to the camera. It's all yours, Prifty.
I say, Kelsidra 94.3 Radio 1, India's only music station. Nanima MJ Prithvi saying tata, bye-bye.
Well, you know where it is. If it's radio, it's the International Radio Festival. Be there. So it's non-stop action where we are here at the International Radio Festival, and we've got our brothers from 102 FM.
Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv, that's what I was going to ask you. Where from?
Israel. It's amazing to be here. We have a great time.
Hang on a moment, Dominic. I haven't asked you the question yet.
But
I'm going to ask you now.
But I got the
What's
answer.
It like being here?
I got the answer. It's amazing. Really. We had a great time, and it's unbelievable. And the idea is brilliant.
Now, thank you very much. So I've got two questions. I'm going to jump one of them, and that is, I hear that actually you should be in Tel Aviv at the moment to do your show every morning, and you're doing it from your hotel room.
Yes, actually we did it from the hotel here in Zurich because we have to do it. You know, we run the morning show from Tel Aviv to 5 stations in Israel, from the north of Israel to the south, and
that's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, hey. That's technology for you today. And so, have you ever done that before?
No, but it's very interesting. You are broadcasting from the bed, and sometimes you hear the water when it goes warm.
You mean when he's coming out of the bathroom?
Yeah, and the toilet. And we say, oh, excuse me, we have to go to the toilet. They go,
Great to have you here. Thank you very much. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for making history, for radio history. And we expect to see you here again next year. Yes?
We will do it, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll have some more later from day 2 at the International Radio Festival. Thanks a lot.
עכשיו אנחנו נשמע משהו שהוא הצלחה בינלאומית, משהו ישראלי, משהו שאנחנו קוראים לו פשוט תופעה, מה שאנחנו מאוד מאוד אוהבים לנגן, ואיך נקרא לזה?
איך נקרא לזה?
נקרא לזה בשמו, כן הוא, הבלקן ביטבוקס.
הבלקן ביטבוקס, שהם גם גדולים בעולם דרך אגב, הרבה פסטיבלים.
Let's hear it, Balkan Beatbox.
Wir freuen uns gerade noch mit der Technik an und sagen erstmal schönen guten Abend Zürich und ich übergebe an meinen Co-Moderator Uli Hefliger. Hallo Uli.
Es freut uns sehr, hier sein zu dürfen. Direkt aus Berlin, live und direkt, wie man auch gerne sagt. Es fühlt sich auch ein bisschen schräg an für meine Wenigkeit, dass hier alles in Hochdeutsch zu tun.
Du kannst richtig Schweizerdeutsch reden, glaube ich.
Ja, ich kann schon wechseln, aber dann verstehst du leider nicht und dann ist es ein bisschen blöd.
Dann verstehst du leider nicht, dann ist leider blöd.
It's non-stop action with international radios, and the last act tonight is Motor FM from Berlin. And I've got the Jungs von Berlin here. Uli, who's actually Swiss.
Yes, I am from Lucerne.
But he went over to Berlin, which I would have done probably as well. And we've got Winston, who we know what that means in French, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, we can't talk about that in French. I mean, no.
So, listen, one of the main questions I asked all of our guests is that when you heard about this and you got the invitation, what was your first reaction? That's really what's making us wondering.
I was looking at a sheet of paper coming from you, which said that we were invited to come to Zurich and you play the planes and the flights and the hotel room. So I was like, that sounds good to me, Uli. Won't we go there? And he was like, yeah, let's go there. They're paying everything. That's great. Let's go there.
Das habe ich dabei und zwar einen jungen Mann namens Tony Mahoney.
Die tiefste Stimme Berlins wird euch jetzt erwarten, meine Damen und Herren. Hört euch das Lied an, es handelt von Zigaretten.
Before you go on and do your stuff, what's your show all about tonight?
It's called the Morning Show in the Afternoon Special. Wir fangen ganz langsam an und am Schluss wird das hier ballern, Freunde. Because we do the morning show in the afternoon for people who like to sleep long. And this is the special occasion here, so we do it a bit later still. And I think we're gonna try to show all the music, all the different styles that we got in our stations in these 3 hours that we have. So we're gonna start slow. Like Kreuzberger Nächte sind lang, erst fangen sie ganz langsam an. We're gonna start slow.
Sorry, was that German? Was that German you said?
It's a German song about spending nights in Kreuzberg, which is a part.
I know all about Kreuzberg, and absolutely. I don't know the song. I know Kreuzberg, and that's enough. It's a pretty cool area, actually. And are you going to be speaking along, or is it just like a music show? Are you going to get some German vibes in there, so our listeners can hear that it's actually Germans doing a German show?
We're going to be speaking. We're going to be playing music. Maybe we even got guests, Uli, don't we?
Oh yeah, I think we do. We hope they're coming, but we're not really sure. We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Well, we'll see if you've got some friends. Either way, we're going to have a great time tonight, closing day 2 of the International Radio Festival. God knows what tomorrow's going to bring, I know, but you're going to have to wait and see. Whatever you do, tune in, and if you can, come along and see how radio's made over the shoulders of really some of the best radio stations in the world, and those that make them, as these chaps here. Thanks a lot, guys.
They'll be here till dawn. Sure, my belly's tingling a bit. Something's happening, I'm sure. And I'm thinking,
lights are blinding my eyes.
Maybe I shouldn't have done the second one. I feel all fidgety and warm.
People pushing by, then walking off into the night.
I hate coming to the entrance.